In this video, we'll show you some of the ways that SWOOD and PDM can interact and the benefits that brings. Creating a new SWOOD project can be initiated via Windows Explorer simply by right-clicking and selecting the project template. Project information can be filled out on a template card, and the template will then generate a unique project number, create the folder structure, and even add in files to start working on immediately. When inserting a frame into your project, serial numbers can be generated automatically by PDM for each file, with different serial numbers for frame parts and assemblies. These are saved in the project folder and all have unique names in the vault, meaning each part can be tracked individually if required. SWOOD boxes can similarly be inserted with their own set of serial numbers, each inserted box continuing the numbering from the last. Hardware is excluded from serial number generation. Serial numbers can be made more complex by using the Advanced Numbering add-in. This allows the user to select which serial number should be used for each part, and creates a more tailored part number. An example of this could be to append project information to the serial number, creating a consistent naming scheme across all parts and assemblies in any given project. An alternative way of creating a new project without first creating the assembly via a template is to instead add a copy of a frame to an existing folder. Right-click the desired frame and copy it, then choose the destination folder. Changing the destination of one file changes the destination for all of them. The project will generate serial numbers as before, and work can then begin, this time directly within the newly created SWOOD frame. Once you have finished your work on the project, all the files can be checked in, creating a new version of the file available for other PDM users to view. Other users can now check the file out and make their own changes if required. Old versions of the file are retained in PDM, allowing them to be reviewed or recovered at a later date. If the design work is finished and the file needs to be sent to quality control, it can be moved through the workflow to a pending approval state. Another user can be notified of this change, either through the built-in notification system or via email. The file can then be released or rejected by a user with approval permissions, either sending the file back to work in progress or onto approved, where a revision number is assigned. The file is locked at this point, so must be moved to a new revision in order to make changes. It can be transitioned again through the workflow, allowing it to be checked out and edited as required. Comments can be added to populate the history for future reference, which also helps improve communication between users. The revision history can be printed on the drawing with information such as the date of approval, the user who approved it, and any comments about the changes made at this revision. Custom properties including part number, project information, and model information such as material, weight, and dimensions can be reviewed using the data card. This data card can be viewed without opening the file, among other information such as the bill of materials using the Windows Explorer integration. This allows users without access to the SOLIDWORKS software to review key information about each file. Every bit of information on a data card is also searchable using the robust search tool built into PDM. Managing the SWOOD library within the Vault allows you to more easily control changes due to the aforementioned file history. it can also be permission controlled, allowing only certain users checkout rights to library files. To make changes to a frame, for example, simply right-click it in the SWOOD task pane and select Checkout. When asked which files to check out, select all parts to ensure changes are applied at the part level. Edit the frame and make changes to the geometry, add or remove panels, and modify data cards as necessary. Once any changes are finalized, close the model and check it back in via the task pane. A user logging in from another machine can now access the latest version of this frame by right-clicking on the frame in the task pane and selecting Get Latest Version. The next time they insert the frame into a project, they will use this new version of the frame. Making changes to the material library couldn't be simpler. Check out the library in the task pane, make your desired edits, then check it back in,